Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for joining me once again for another ASMR experience. I will make you imagine yourself dreaming of being back in elementary school and getting into massive trouble. I mean big trouble. When I was in second grade, grade 2, like around 6 or 7 years old, I remember myself getting into massive trouble with my teacher. Like, I got into very big trouble. And in this video, I will make you imagine in your perspective, dreaming and going to school and experience the same exact thing that I experienced, getting into big trouble. So imagine you are dreaming, and let's get started. So your dream has started. It's officially started. You are a little kid. You are in second grade. Yep, you're in grade 2 in your dream. So you're about 7 to 8 years old, and you're really short. It's just a regular day of school, just another day of school. You begin by getting out of bed. Your parents call you for breakfast. You had a nice Cheerios, bowl of Cheerios. You don't know, you may not know, you might not remember. You just had a good breakfast and a cup of water. And you then go take a shower. You dress up, pack your bags, your notes, and your school supplies. And then you dress up for the day. Your mom says goodbye to you, and you come out of your apartment. Yes, I used to live in an apartment, but in your dream, you live in an apartment. Okay, and you decide it's time for another day of school. My nose is itchy. You head to school like normal. Somehow, you do not know. You don't know what part of school year it is. You don't know whether it is fall or winter or spring. Let's assume that it happened during fall, like early during the school year. Okay. You arrive to school like you would normally do, and the school is a 2-floor school where your locker is at the first floor. Normally in the second floor, if you don't remember, because I remember when the school that I used to go to, but in your dream, let's say that you went to my school, and the second floor is for grades 3 and up, and the first floor is for grades 1 and 2. Your locker is in the first floor. You head into your locker, unpack your bags, and you get ready for your first period. You happen to have phys ed class or gym class. You somehow kind of like gym class because you like to be active and interact with your gym teacher and do the activities. In gym class, you would usually use the big parachute where you have these handles, and 10 people would go and use the parachute to make mushrooms or play cat and mouse. If you had the big parachute activity where you also played duck duck goose and you played cat and mouse, that was a very nostalgic experience. Okay, so you like phys ed, and you are looking forward to do the activities. It's like a cup of coffee, okay? Alright, just like coffee. So, okay, so you happen to have phys ed class. You get dressed in phys ed clothes and you make it to the gym. Now gym class has begun. So far, so good. Normal day, pretty normal day. At this point, things will start to become eventful. It may sound boring at first, but trust me, everything will change. In gym class at school, you'd normally warm up. In this case, for your warm-up, you run 5 laps around the gym as a whole. You line up single file around the gym and you run in 5 laps. So you then run 5 laps together as a class, with the class for your warm-up. Okay. Change the tingles. These are coins. Alright. So you did your warm-up. Then the next thing you wanted to do is you then ask your teacher, can I go to the washroom? Okay, so you then ask your teacher to let you use the restroom because somehow you wanted to go to the restroom and do what you wanted to do. You go outside the gym and you make your way into the restroom or bathroom. Alright. You go into the washroom and then, ew, the bathroom smells. It is normal that bathrooms don't smell that pleasant. You may smell some chlorine from the tablets they put in the urinals. But this washroom, it's really, really stinky. It smells really, really bad, as if you walked into a big dumpster. This one really stinks. You then do what you're supposed to do, wash your hands and stay clean, okay? However, after you wash your hands, after you wash your hands, you decide to wipe your hands with a piece of brown paper towel. So you wipe your hands are wet, and after you wipe your hands, you somehow decide to do something bad, really, really bad. So your hands are still wet. After you wipe your hands with a brown paper towel, you're supposed to throw it down the garbage. But then, after you wipe your hands, you decide to crumple it. Into a ball, and go to the sink and block the drain of the sink. You take this and you block the drain of the sink. You take this and you block the drain of the sink. Literally cover the drain of the sink so water doesn't pass through. You then turn on the water and let cold water, and you let the water run endlessly. You double think, you kind of have second thoughts. Should I do this? I wanted to do a prank. Maybe it's for the prank, but you decide to let the water run. And you know that this is a really, really terrible idea. A terrible idea. Your 7-year-old mind just decides to let the water run. So feeling a little bit nervous, you decide to leave the washroom and continue with your activities in gym class. So during the rest of your class, it went pretty well. Pretty well. You had that thing, what you've done in the washroom, a little bit on your mind, but it did not let you stop doing the activities. So you may not remember what activities that you have done, But let's just say that you played dodgeball. Dodgeball. Back in the days, I used to play a lot of dodgeball when I was in high school and part of elementary school. It was a good time. So you had a lot of fun and you ended up sweating as you were really, really moving your body. You even forgot that you blocked the drain of the sink and let the water run endlessly and endlessly. And you even assumed that it would not cause a big problem. You would not assume that it would not. You would assume that it would not overflow and cause chaos. But you will be you'll be proven wrong. Okay. So gym class then ends shortly after. So gym class is over. Your first period is done. Okay. And then after that, as the period is over, it is time to go to your next period, which is English class. Then proceed to go to your next classroom, which is actually your homeroom teacher. You're now in English class, and your mind has totally forgotten the fact that you messed up with the sink in the washroom and the bathroom. You then proceed normally with your class activities. Spell words, read a simple book you don't know exactly. And your English language arts teacher then gives you a lesson on past tense, explaining what past tense is. Every time your teacher asks you a question, you then answer yes. You say, I did it. You say, this has happened. For example, like normally when you raise your hand, you have to raise your hand if you want to give an answer. Normal. Everything goes normal. Okay. Now. Everything seems to go as planned, like nothing else has happened. You feel normal. It's a normal school day. After all. Until your phys ed teacher, your gym teacher, the teacher that you had in the first period, last period, before that, walks into your English classroom, your homeroom classroom. Your gym teacher walks into your your homeroom. So your gym teacher walks in. Oh no, something is a bit off. Why? What is he doing? It's a he, by the way. Your gym teacher is a male. What is he doing? That's what thoughts have parked in your mind. Something is a bit off. You know it is all about what you have done during gym class. You kind of know. And you realized, oh no, it's you. You are in big trouble. You are in trouble. You just realized that. Your gym teacher talks to your English teacher, telling that you were caught on camera going into the washroom and messing with the sink and causing a spill. Your gym teacher says, it is a bad day for whatever your name is. In my case, Kyle. It's a bad day for Kyle. You feel like everything is over. You are now in big trouble. Massive trouble. Your classmates become shocked. Your gym teacher takes your hand and walks you down the hall and asks you to come with him. So the path you're going is towards the same path as you are going to the gym. Before you continue your dream, I will explain the layout of the school that you're in that dream. So, the layout of the school consists of the main door, the big main door, in which once you enter through that main door, you can see a big hall with an empty space. To your left is the gym. To the right is the library. And of course, the bathrooms. And in front of you, across that hall, are a few sets of stairs. But if you would go to the gym from the class, you would come from the stairs. And if you would come from the stairs, and from that point of view, from the top of the stairs, your gym would be on the right, and the library would be on your left, as well as the bathrooms. So, as you go with the teacher, you realize that you're making your way to the gym. As you turn towards the stairs, and you look down at the big hall with the main door directly across you, you are shocked on what you see. You see a giant puddle of water. A giant puddle of water that floods the hall like a huge puddle. So the hall is flooded with water, which you saw. It comes from the washroom where you went, in which you tampered with the sinks and you blocked the drain and let the water run. The sink was overflown and water spilled into the floor outside. So, like that happened because you, at the time when you had gym class, when you went to the washroom, you blocked the sink, and then you let the water run, and then over the period, or for a couple of hours, the water has been left running, and then the sink was overflowing, and then it was flooding the washrooms, and then later on, it went flooding the main hall outside the washroom, and then you would be you got called on. Okay. Your teacher tells you, look what you have done. You started to panic, and that's you to blame, and it's you to blame. Oh no, why did you do this? Your mind would have questions like, I should have not done this. I am in trouble, or else I wouldn't have been in trouble if I did not do something really stupid. Your teacher tells you that what you have done, and that you went to the washroom, and that you were caught on camera blocking the sink. You see the janitor with a mop bucket trying to mop and clean out the water. You're then forced to apologize to the janitor who had to mop everything. You come up to the janitor and you say sorry. He says it is okay, but with a very angry look on his face. And after that, you don't remember the rest of your school day, knowing that you are in big trouble. You don't know which classes you've had after your English class, and the day seems to finish without you remembering everything else besides the incident and English class. So eventually, the school day is over. As the school day is over, with a shock, you go home with a shock that you have gotten into massive trouble. Your parents might be worried. You know that your parents would then be notified that something is up with you. So as you went home, things are normal again. You try to forget what happened, but eventually, the next day, your parents received a call. Your parents received a call that you have gotten into trouble, and they explained what you have done, like blocking the sink and letting the water run during PE class. And your parents become really upset that you have done this, and they end up giving you a long timeout. At this point, you don't know what else happened, and the dream has ended. You then wake up. So your dream is over, and I hope you enjoyed this imagination ASMR experience. And I wanted to make you imagine through a dream in your perspective, in your point of view, my shocking experience where I have gotten into big trouble of overdoing something really stupid as a 7-year-old. So if you got in your tingles and you enjoyed this experience, please give this video a thumbs up. I hope this gets to 30 likes. It'll be very greatly appreciated. If you're new to this channel, I make ASMR formatted videos like this one. I make videos from coding videos, as well as some other ASMR formatted videos, like gaming videos, and some topics and facts, like the creepy backrooms and space ASMR. And so, this video is over, and I'll make more content like always. So stay tuned for the next ASMR video, and I will see you next time.